With regard to the security treaty we are gathered here to sign, there are several points I should like to emphasize. First, this treaty of security between the United States and Japan is part of a pattern for defense of peace in the Pacific area. Taken together with the Mutual Defense Treaty between the United States and the Philippines, the Tripartite Security Pact between Australia, New Zealand, and the United States, and the Japanese Peace Treaty, which this action adds another link in the chain of security against aggression in a most important part of the world. These treaties constitute, in the words of President Truman, natural initial steps in the consolidation of peace in the Pacific area.
Second,
the present treaty takes its place as a part, and an important part, of the system of security which has been developed within the framework of the United Nations Charter.
sovereign nations.
Third, this security treaty is a voluntary arrangement between free peoples. It stems from a freely reached decision on the part of the Japanese government and the Japanese people to seek protection from an unarmed Japan against the threat of aggression. Fourth, there should be no misunderstanding of the purpose of this security treaty. Its purpose is peace. In a way,
Of the United Nations.
Fifth, the defense arrangements provided for under this treaty will constitute a shield to protect the progress being made by the Japanese people toward better conditions of life. It will give the Japanese people the opportunity to continue their constructive work of building the new peaceful Japan, free from the paralyzing threat of aggression. Finally, this treaty expresses the mutual trust and confidence which has been growing between Japan and the United States over the past 6 years. In this time, the people of Japan have had reason to be assured as to the purposes of the United States. And we, in turn, have come to the conviction that the Japanese people want no more of the old militarism, but sincerely desire real peace.
Of the free world.
It is with these thoughts in mind that we welcome the opportunity to sign this security treaty on behalf of the government of the United States.
Mr. Secretary of State and Honorable Delegate, I am happy that this Japanese-American Security Pact has been concluded this afternoon on the heels of the signing of a Japanese peace treaty this morning. That treaty gives Japan the key for re-entering the community of nations as a sovereign equal. This pact ensures the security of the unarmed and defenseless Japan. It has always been my conviction that Japan, once it regains liberty and independence, must assume full responsibility of safeguarding that liberty and independence. Unfortunately, we are as yet utterly unprepared for self-defense. We are very glad, therefore, that America, realizing that security of Japan means the security of the Pacific and of the world, consented to provide us the necessary protection by retaining her armed forces in and around Japan temporarily after peace, so as to ward off the menace of communist aggression, which is sweeping on at this very moment close to our shores. Restored to independence, the Japanese people will recover self-confidence as well as pride and patriotism. Our nation is now inspired with fresh vigor and deal to shoulder their proper share in the responsibilities for the collective security of the Far East. I wish to assure the American delegate here that government and people of Japan will cooperate gladly and wholeheartedly in the implementation of this pact.
Ceremony of signing the treaty is concluded. General News.
They want to get down and shake your hands now.